So good afternoon. Thanks for this invite to speak to you. How many people here currently use Bag2school as a fundraiser? Right, I'm speaking to the majority. For those that don't know Bag2school, just some facts and figures for you. We were launched in 2001. We now work with something like 20,000 schools, nurseries, colleges, preschool groups as well, and also child-minding circles as well, where they combine their efforts together. By Easter this year, we think we shall reach £20 million paid out to schools. We're quite proud of that figure. We are a textile reuse company. We sell the clothes on into the second-hand clothes market. Some facts and figures for you there, that the average wardrobe in the UK now has got £4,000 worth of clothes and shoes. 30% of those clothes are not worn year in, year out. And the DEFRA statistic, some research they've done, said that the UK wardrobe, so to speak, has got £5 billion worth of abandoned clothing. Now it's quite interesting that you may have heard of the campaign Love Food, Hate Waste. Well, that was run by RAP. That's not a funky dance, it stands for Waste Resource Action Programme. And RAP have launched a document, in fact, this week, and it's nicked one of our headlines, Unlocking the Value of Your Wardrobe. But the fact is, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of stuff out there doing nothing, which you are encouraging your schools to get out of the wardrobe as a way of fundraising, because we pay the schools so much per tonne, and it's currently £500 per tonne or 50p per kilo. Now, for the majority of you here doing Bag2school, so James' challenge was, what can you do that's extra? How can you improve on your Bag2school collection? Well, certainly involve the local community. I always say, how many pupils have you asked for? 250 bags. But don't forget your staff, don't forget your governors, don't forget your PTA, don't forget the kitchen staff as well. And if you're in a rural location, many schools, and because we're based up in North Yorkshire, they get the local village to help as well. So they will in fact get bags out the whole community. Please make sure if you do that, that you give them clear instructions where to send the bag back to. Either for the bag to be brought to the school on the day, or get the PTA to go and collect, particularly if it's elderly members of the community as well. So involve your local community as well. If you've got a parent who is in the business with a lot of people employed, we also run Bag to the Future, which runs alongside Bag2school. That works with businesses, so if somebody works in a business with 300 people, get them to do a workplace collection, and the funds can come to your school as well. Don't forget your local church, particularly if you're a church-supported school. Get them involved, get the congregation to bring a bag in on a Sunday, and we'll pick it up on the Monday morning. Make it competitive as well. So compete by class. So if you've got 6 classes in a school, see who brings in the most bags. You've all been inspired today to come round certain exhibits, including Bag2school. I think the offer was a tempting raffle prize for you all. Do the same for the children. Give them a raffle ticket for every bag they bring in, and draw a raffle prize at the end for somebody there. Do it by house group. If you've got different houses, do that. How many here are fundraisers, PTAs in secondary schools? You've got slightly different challenges there, that you've got far more children. Our advice is, if you're in a secondary school with 700-800 pupils, don't try and do the whole school in one go. Do it by year group, and then challenge the next year group to beat the total of the year group before, and so on. So you make it competitive that way too. Try doing a fashion show on the day the bags come in. Have the kids wear Dad's worst tie. It's often quite an interesting thing to do. Make sure you tell the children what the fundraising is going towards. Get them thinking that the more clothes I bring in, this is going to get more iPads in the classroom, more equipment out in the playground. Get them on board, and they'll nag Mum and Dad to help you as well. And also at the same time, if the school's got an eco group, get them to run the collection. Get them heavily involved in the planning. It's good instruction education for them too, and they get involvement with it. And also, you can have an assembly. If you like what you heard today, and not get too sick of my voice, I do assembly talks all around the country. They're about 25 minutes long, and just like this presentation, it's not a PowerPoint, it's a good old-fashioned talk. I turned up at the school last week to do an assembly, and 2 children sent out in advance of the talk, said, "Sir, where do we set up the computer?" I said, "You don't, I'm sorry, I'm just going to talk to you." They were really disappointed. But I think if you talk to kids, get them interactive, then that gives them far more experience in the PowerPoint. So I hope that's given you some ideas back to school. Think of it within 10 minutes. Happy fundraising, and it's one of the easiest ways you can fundraise as well. And also key, you're helping the environment as well, because fast fashion is here in this country. A lot of stuff locked away in our wardrobes, so let's use it properly. It goes into the second-hand clothes trade. That's a massive export for this country. This country exports 650,000 tonnes a year of second-hand clothing into Eastern Europe, into West East Africa and South America. And it's helping people abroad get access to good quality second-hand clothes. 2/3 of the world wear second-hand clothes as their only way of affording good quality clothing. So you're helping people abroad, you're helping the environment by this stuff not ending up in landfill, but more importantly for you guys, you're helping raise some funds. So thanks for this chance to speak to you.